January 13th, 1982, Washington, D.C. After a series of delays due to bad weather, Air Florida Flight 90 is finally taking off. But it's covered with snow and ice and struggles to gain speed.
I thought we were going to actually go off the end of the runway and never get airborne. I put my head down between my knees and put my arms up around my head and my ears and waited for things to crash.
Normally, a plane becomes airborne within 30 seconds. On this flight, it takes nearly 45 seconds.
And they went farther down the runway, down a short runway, and they should have gone before they had enough thrust to try and pull the aircraft off the ground.
We did get airborne, and then, so I lifted my head and I looked out the window.
STILEY sees the plane is flying dangerously low over the river.
But the ice on the wings was destroying lift, creating drag, and they took off in a low power setting.
Well, they take off and they're in a stall almost immediately. And a stall means the plane isn't flying, and the plane is not being lifted.
I knew we were in a swept-wing stall and that we were inevitably going to crash.
The way you recover from a stall is add power to try to get airspeed, which helps, and you lower the nose, which also helps you regain your airspeed, and then you fly away. But you need altitude to do that, and they never had the altitude.
Basically, this plane just fell out of the sky.
At 4:01 p.m., just 20 seconds after liftoff, the Air Florida jet crashes into the south span of the 14th Street Bridge. The rooftops of some vehicles are sheared off by the plane's landing gear. 4 people on the bridge are killed, and 4 others injured. The nose of the plane pitches forward and slams into the Potomac River.
I've never hit anything that hard and that fast before. As I blacked out, I said, God help me. And I remember being sad because I knew it was my son's birthday, and I wasn't going to be around for any more of those.
Roger Olean is stuck in traffic when the plane crashes. He gets out of his car and races to the scene.
This is the span of the bridge that I was on, and I crossed all the way down until I was off the bridge. I ran down this bank until I reached approximately this point.
Lenny SKUTNIK arrives a few moments later.
We got out of our car up on the bridge there and made our way over to the guardrail here.
What they see below is horrific. There, sticking up from the icy water, is the twisted wreckage of the airplane's tail section. And in the tangled metal and ice are a few survivors. Coming up next on When Weather Changed History, the survivors of the Potomac crash fight for their lives.
A few minutes earlier, I'd been in this hot airplane, and all of a sudden I'm in a freezing river, and the airplane was gone.